Okay, to bring us home today, we have Talk Metals, ASX code TOR, and they have a market cap around 27 million. Talk Metals is a smart exploration company with a proven discovery methodology, combining drilling results with machine learning algos and geological interpretation. Presenting for the company today, and welcome back, Talk MD, Cristian Moreno. Cristian, welcome back to the Hidden Gems webinar, and over to you, my friend.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you very much for all the shareholders for watching this presentation. A little bit of Colombian accent, and well, let's go ahead, guys. So, 128 days ago, I was showing to the market a couple of rocks like this. We sampled these rocks, and they came back with grades of lithium up to 6%. Probably 20-30 days later, we released to the market some intersections of lithium. They were not the thickest ones, but we confirmed the presence of spodumene. The share price at the beginning was super high. The market received very well the acquisition or the potential acquisition of the project, of this lithium project. Then the share price dropped a little bit because the market was expecting something different. But I always promise to my shareholders that my job as IMD was to drill and explore. And that's what I did. So after 3 months, yesterday, we announced to the market 10, 15, 10, 8, 11, 12, 7, 8, 9, plus lithium intersections, all of them above 1%. So welcome back. My name is Cristian Moreno, Managing Director of Talk Metals, and I'm here presenting the story again and telling all my shareholders that we did it. We intersected lithium and neodon. So next slide, please. The next one. The next one. So this is the capital structure of TOR. The share price is right now around 22 cents. But let's use the figures here. We have a market cap of around $26 million. We have around $3 million, $3.2 million cash in hand. So the first, one of the questions of my shareholders, are you guys going to raise money? No, we are not here for raising money. We are not intending to raise money. We received a lot of money from the options when the share price was quite strong. So no, we are not raising money, okay? The share price is behaving really well, and we don't have a lot of shares in issue. That's one of the most important things of this presentation, to tell the investors and to tell the shareholders that this is not a company of 1 billion shares. This is a company of 130 million shares. This is one of the best junior exploration companies in the market, with one of the best management in the market and one of the best boards in the market. Next slide, please. Next slide. What I like to do is do this presentation quite quickly because I need to tell a lot of things to my shareholders and ask a lot of questions. So this is the project. We have 12 mining licenses, 4 prospective licenses, and 15 exploration licenses for a total area of 600 square kilometers in the heart of Western Australia, in the best jurisdiction for exploring for minerals. We are not in Canada, we are not in South America, we are not in Europe, we are in Australia, in the best country in the world, in the best jurisdiction in the world for exploring for minerals. I don't have multiple projects. I just have one project that is the Penzance Exploration Camp. And in this Penzance Exploration Camp, I have 3 different commodities: nickel, gold, and lithium. Next slide, please. The next one. Very important to address that we are surrounded by producers. This is the point of difference of Talk Metals. Why this company is so good and why this company is undervalued and why this company is not being yet recognized and the share price should be in a different position. It's just because we have everything ready near our project to go to production. We are just 600 meters far away from an operating mine that is Bald Hill Lithium Mine. That mine was bought by Mineral Resources for almost $300 million, right? And we have the project next door, and we already intersected lithium, and it's high-grade lithium, and it's shallow, and it's multiple intersections of lithium. So it's just absolutely amazing. Important to mention that we are the neighbors as well of gold fields. We are the neighbors of Cambalda Nickel. We are the neighbors of Invincible. We are the neighbors of Lanfranchi. We are the neighbors of Mount Marion. And be very, very careful about these guys. We haven't checked just yet what is happening in that particular tenement that is nearby Mount Marion. But we got strong indications that the mineralization of Mount Marion, that is a tin tantalum nickel mine, will go across that particular tenement. So exploration activities are starting soon in that particular tenement. So next slide, please. So this is and if you click once, yeah, that's it. So that is the new Don Lithium project. And at the horizon, that is Bald Hill Lithium Mine, okay? The distance from the new Don project, the old tantalum pit, to Bald Hill is just 3 minutes walking. We are not 30 kilometers, we are not 60 kilometers, we are 3 minutes walking far away from a Bald Hill processing lithium tantalum mine. Okay, very, very close. Next slide, please. So as I mentioned before, that is our project, that is the mining license boundary. And at the horizon, you can see the Bald Hill mine that now belongs to Mineral Resources. So yeah, it's just crystal clear. If Mineral Resources is buying Bald Hill mine, it's because it's good, right? And we have the next project. So it's fantastic. Important to mention, by the way, that we have pre-native titles mining licenses. So if we want to go to production, we can do it as soon as possible, right? Next slide, please. Again, that is my fantastic project, the New Don Lithium project, just 600 meters far away from a processing mine, but the distance from the New Don Lithium project to the tenements of Mineral Resources is 0. We are the neighbors. Next slide. Important to mention, by the way, that the quality of the concentrate in Bald Hill is extremely good. And if not, is one of the best or the best concentration of lithium in Western Australia. They were producing, according to the web page, 6% lithium carbonate and also low iron, 0.5%, and low mica. This is something important and very, very important to highlight here. We are not in the Pilbara region, right? So this is not going to be 100, 200 meters or whatever intersections of lithium. This is going to be 10 meters, 14 meters, 15 meters, 12 meters, or something around those lines. But what is the point of difference of Torque Metals? The point of difference is, first, infrastructure. We are super close of a producing area, of a producing mine, that is Bald Hill. The second point of difference is the quality of the concentrate. Come on, the geology doesn't change in 600 meters. So the intention of Torque is perform some metallurgical characterization in the ore and come up with the results as soon as possible and show the market why Bald Hill area and why Newton area and why that particular area nearby Cambalda is extremely good in terms of quality of the concentrate, okay? So, as I mentioned before, 120 days ago, we applied for, we announced the market an option to acquire multiple tenements. Within these multiple tenements, the Newton project. We drilled this project. At the beginning, the intersections were there, the lithium was there, but the grade wasn't, the thickness wasn't the best. And then I said, no, look, there is something in there. I believe in this project is going to be good. And there you go. 10 meters at 1%, 10 meters at 1%, 15 meters at 1%, 12 meters at 1%, 8 meters at 1%. So multiple intersections. I suggest you read the announcement that was released to the market yesterday. And in one particular hole, that is this one here, we intersected 35 cumulative meters of lithium. And the grade is absolutely beautiful. So 3.99%. And well, we submitted these chips to the laboratory for confirmation of spodumene in UWA. And well, the lab told us that they haven't seen an spodumene crystal as clear as the one that we have. So extremely happy about this project. Was unexplored, and yeah, Torque Metals is extremely proud to have intersected these intersections. So next slide, please. Continuity of the loads. So we have multiple vertical stack pegmatites, and that is another important point. So if you add all the vertical stack pegmatites, as you can see here in the cross section, you will have the possibility to increase the scale of the project. This project is not going to be small, okay? And that is one surprise that I have for my investors. Next year, at the beginning of the year, before the end of the first quarter, I'm going to come up with an exploration target, and it's going to be good. And quote my words, because all on everything that I'm saying and I have said so far is being achieved, okay? Next year, the company right now is working in an exploration target for the New Dawn Lithium project, and the idea is to put this to the market as soon as possible. Next slide, please. Additional vertical stack pegmatites, lithium everywhere, high grade, spodumene in Western Australia, nearby in a processing mine, in mining licenses, pre-native titles, just the best project at the moment in the area, 100%. Next slide. Another cross-section, additional vertical stack pegmatites, high-grade lithium, just absolutely amazing. Next slide, please. Again, additional cross-section, vertical stack pegmatites, high-grade lithium. It's just absolutely amazing. Next slide, please. And this is the model that I believe, the conceptual model. So when we started the drilling campaign, we had a conceptual model in our mind that we had vertical stack pegmatites in there. So this is what we are following. It is quite evident for the cross sections and the conceptual model and everything that we are obtaining from the drilling results, that we are a continuation of the Bald Hill lithium mine. How big are we gonna be? We are gonna be big. Next slide, please. So this is the Paris Gold Project. By the way, this company is not only lithium. Yes, we have lithium. We have one of the best projects of lithium at the moment, but we also have Paris Gold Project. And the next year, lithium is going to be good, plus gold is going to be good. And Torque Metals, we are going to be ready. Next slide. So this is the video of the Paris Gold project. We managed to extend this particular open pit by, the size was 250 meters. Now my resource is 1.2 kilometers. And that's another surprise that I got for the market the next year. But let's talk about that later. So next slide, please. So why my project is good? Well, this is why. 35 meters at 14 grams per ton, including 1.2 meters at 185 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 14 meters at 7 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 39 meters at 6 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 27 meters at 10 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 27 meters at 8 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 24 meters, 10 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 10 meters, 6 grams per ton. Next slide, please. 41 meters at almost 6 grams per ton. Next slide, please. And everything is in my Paris Gold project. It's good. This project is good. And next slide, please. So we don't have this, the next slide, please. That one. So we don't have this gold spread everywhere in our tenements. We have all the gold concentrated in an area of 2.5 kilometers by 1 kilometer. We did metallurgical characterization of this gold deposit. And look, the gold recovery. Gold recovery in the Paris prospect, 96.79%, with 40% free gold. And gold recovery in observation, 99.7%. Let's say 100%, and 40% gold recovery. Is not one of the best gold projects in the market? Next slide, please. And just for concluding this presentation, exploration expenditure, this is not a holidays company. This is a serious company with a serious management, with a serious board, with a very, very disciplined technical team. Everything that we are doing here is all the money we are receiving from investors is money that is going to the ground for exploration activities, okay? Not a holidays company. Next slide, please. In-house activities, next, please. So we do absolutely everything in-house. We do, click next, please. We do database in-house, next, please. Geophysical inversion, next, please. Petrographical characterization, next, please. Tenement management, next, please. We do machine learning in-house software, next, please. And geological model. Everything is done in-house. And why this is good? Because it allows me to speed up the process, right? Come up with results like this, because we are doing absolutely everything in-house, having the information in my mind, fresh information, and yeah, we are not wasting time. Time is important for me, so we are just working hard. Next slide. And yeah, let's go to what is coming for TOR metals, okay? So the board didn't want to allow me to tell you this, but we are going to have an exploration target ASAP. What I'm saying is ASAP is ASAP. And the idea is to surprise the market with the potential scale of this particular New Dawn lithium project. Okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is the company intends to go to the field and to drill as soon as feasible. Why? Well, we've been drilling since September the 4th, and I believe that my team, we need a little bit of holidays, right? So we need to visit the family. We need to have some time with family, so we need to breathe. So January or potentially February, the intention is to start drilling again and increase more the scale of the New Dawn lithium project. And finally, I've got a strong surprise in terms of gold as well. Okay, so and everything, the idea is meant to happen at the beginning of the next year. Okay, so this is what is happening in TOR. We are working hard. We are a serious company with 2 serious projects, with a potential nickel project as well, and I just want to say thank you very much to all my shareholders, those ones that supported me when the news were not the most positive ones. And for those shareholders, I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
Cristian, thank you, my friend. I'll tell you what, I'm excited, my friend. I can tell you that you're excited. I mean, amazing progress since we last had you on. So huge congratulations to yourself and your team. Obviously worked incredibly hard, and you're starting to see reap the rewards of that hard work. I've got a bunch of questions for you here. Let's kick off. The New Dawn assays. Look, they've confirmed the high grade lithium at New Dawn. Very impressive. I can't remember seeing grades of that quality. How much further could the pegmatite lodes extend along strike and at depth?
So we have all these pegmatites deep in towards the east, but the deeper pegmatites are going up deep towards our project. We have outcrop pegmatites already mapped, right? And these are located in the western side of our mining licenses, right? So the idea is all this extension, we are going to drill towards the west and track all that high-grade pegmatites that we intersected at depth. But we also need to go north and south. And the reason why is I need to keep showing my neighbors that all the pegmatites are continuous and are going towards the east as well. So I'm going to explore to the north, I'm going to explore to the south, and also to the west of the tenements. That's why I believe this project is gonna be, it has the potential to have a lot of scale, okay?
Yeah.
I can't mention numbers, guys, so I'm sorry about that.
No, you talked in lithium, you talked a bit about gold. In addition to the lithium, the assays also indicated the presence of tantalum, niobium, rubidium, and tin. How are you thinking about these elements, and how might you extract value?
Yeah, look, lithium is extremely good. You need lithium for electric batteries, you need lithium for the transition, but you need tantalum as well for the transition.
Sure. Yep.
Just check the tantalum price. It's extremely expensive. Check the rubidium price. It's extremely expensive. Niobium and tin price is extremely expensive. I think that is going up as well today. So these materials, they are byproducts of the production. At the moment, Bald Hill, they are producing lithium and they are stockpiling the tantalum. So it's just two important commodities, but I also have additional commodities. What I'm seeing here is not only one commodity, multi commodities that can be extracted in the processing process, and yeah, additional value for Newton.
And there's a question here from the floor, Cristian. Have you been approached by existing lithium producers for possible supply feed in the future?
I can't comment.
Okay, I accept that one. Another one here. Do you plan to investigate your gold tenements for possible lithium occurrences, as they are right in the middle of your lithium corridor of power?
Yes, the answer is yes. And the reason why I have to do that is because, well, come on, I have 600 square kilometers of land, so it's a significant amount of land. I need to work hard. So I've been focused and concentrated in my drill. My boys, we need to visit the family. Believe me, we were in the field full on. So next year, we need to investigate that. And the reason why is because Mineral Resources, they are picking tenements nearby my Paris Gold project. So they are not only interested in the Newton lithium project, they are interested in something that is happening between the Paris Gold project and the Newton lithium project. But I can't comment that much about it. I have to go public. So a lot of things happening. Look, it's just how good this company is. It's just 2024 is going to be so great for TOR.
Okay. Another leading question here. MinRes's more lithium line is a short distance away. Has there been any discussions with MinRes about potential future production?
I can't comment.
Okay. And tell us, how important is the existence of surrounding infrastructure to the fast tracking of any development at New Dawn?
It's absolutely important. So look, you have projects. Let's go to an example: Canada and Pilbara, right? So you go to in Canada, multiple nice projects with nice prospects. When are you gonna go to production? It's gonna take you a lot of time for building a processing plant, feasibility, pre-feasibility, final study. So it's a lot of time. Let's go to Pilbara. Fantastic intersections. Metallurgical characteristics. Well, they have to come up with those studies. And let's go to TOR. We have Bald Hill. They've been producing since 2018, 17, I don't remember. They have metallurgical studies. They have everything. They are a producer. They are producing lithium now as we speak. How important is that? Well, my project is 3 minutes walking from the Newton tantalum pit to the open pit of Bald Hill. The processing plant is there. So it's obvious that, well, if I can come up with a business with them and, just say, look, I got this resource, I want to go to production, I want to produce this, or if you guys want to do it, well, I don't want to comment more, okay?
Well, look, Cristian, I think it's only fitting today that rather than me having the last words, you have the last words. What do you want to leave the audience today?
Sorry, say again?
As it's only fitting, I think you have the last words today and not myself.
Okay.
What's your last words to the investors out there?
No, look, it's just, Paul, what I like to say is really appreciate the support of shareholders. Look, this company was listed 2 years ago, and we just been working so hard to build a company like this. It's good, it's very attractive for the market, and it's hard work. So when you have shareholders that believe in you and support you, is that little energy, or yes, that's little energy that you need day to day to wake up and go to your company and try to make your company different. So I really appreciate the support of all the shareholders, those who are my shareholders and those who are not. And I appreciate the support of this kind of platforms such as Chair Cafe that allow us to tell the story. I do appreciate your support, Paul. I know that you are a shareholder, and if not, you have to buy shares today. And yeah, thank you very much for that. Okay, guys?
Cristian, thank you for your time today. You have a great weekend, and we will most definitely have you back on in the new year, my friends.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you very much, all. Thank you.